All right, today I am purchasing roughly my 12th car, and it was not one that I had on my radar. In fact, wasn't even looking at it. I've always admired the 911 platform and how that's developed, and up until I actually drove a GT3 RS, I didn't really understand. But when you're at 9,000 RPM, chef's kiss, it just sounds incredible. The right deal popped up, and I more so look for the deal than the car. So today I am purchasing a GT3 RS. Now, one of you is gonna get flown out here and get to drive the car. I'm doing a really cool giveaway, which you're gonna hear about later in the video. No, that's a valid United States license. That's
How do you manage your account?
How do I manage what?
Your accounts.
What accounts?
Your account.
I don't use them much. That's why there's no money in there.
There's money.
No, here's a photo of my passport as well if you'd like. But I feel like that might just add more confusion. All right, I've never dealt with so many issues at the bank just because I have a Puerto Rican driver's license. Like, they just didn't understand anything. But today's been good on the work side. We just finished hiring one person in our offices down in Brazil for our e-commerce company. We're looking for 2 people, so we need to hire one more hopefully by the end of this week. They're gonna be doing media buying, running ads for one of our companies. So as soon as we get that second hire, I'll do some group training there, get those people good to go. Should be super easy. But other than that, just wrapping up a little bit of work, and then I'm gonna go pick up the car. Hello.
Go get that new whip.
All right. I can't believe that you did a whole twin turbo Huracan build, and it was like right after I sold mine. We never got to drive them together.
Not one day.
Yeah, one day. All right, let's go.
70,000 we watch. And it's $300.
That bitch ain't want a tip, that bitch ain't want my jerk. I pull up on these hoe, I'm riding that spaceship. These hoe, they want my pole, these hoe on the other dick. This bitch ain't want young cat, Pia on the track.
Let me check and see. I think they pop up.
All right, so I've had this car for a couple days now, and I've really grown to enjoy it. There's a couple of great things about it. The speed is not one, but take a listen to this. Transmission on this car, you can put it down here in the PDK Sport. It just makes the world a difference. I mean, I've owned a lot of cars, single clutch, dual clutch, and this is just, it's really a different level of transmission with how smooth it is. And just those shift points are instantaneous, and I see why people fall in love with these things. One of you is going to be flown out and get to drive this car next month, which, trust me, is a lot of fun. Today I partnered with Shopify, and they are covering my team's cost to build you a custom e-commerce store. We're going to set up the store, do the product research, get everything ready to go, and you get to keep 100% of the profits. Instead of spending a ton of money to do this, they're paying us, so you can get in for just $19, which is refundable if you don't make money after 3 months. It's a crazy deal. I've been doing e-commerce for a long time, and one of you who gets a store is going to be in the driver's seat of this car, and I'm beyond excited. Please don't crash, but grab your store. You might be able to drive it. All right, we made a quick pit stop at Corey's to do a little bit of work. Buddy, how many wheels and tires you got over here?
About $40,000 worth.
Jesus, man. Can you spare some change? I'm trying to get Chipotle.
Set for every occasion.
Nice. So, we're a couple days in with the car. Let me show you 2 things. All right. These are things that I'm not the hugest fan of. Number 1, these headlights, they're bubble lights. It looks like I'm driving a Bug. That's a lady's car. I understand almost all Porsches have, I think, the same one, but not a personal huge fan. But I can live with that. The thing that really sucks to live with, which I knew I was getting into, are these one-piece carbon bucket seats. Now, I've sat in worse. The Senna seats are way worse, but these are not adjustable at all. I'm gonna do spacers under here, which just tilts the entire seat back. But these are not very comfortable, especially if you have wider shoulders, you're a little bigger. I'm 6'2", so it's just not the most comfortable. I've been on some long drives in it, and it's just not great. But That's what you get with the car. I mean, it's a track-oriented car that thankfully was not tracked to our knowledge. You can plug into the OBD port and kind of see some of the drive patterns, but it has the front lift, which is another indication that it wasn't really built to be a track car. However, it does have the harnesses as well as the roll cage, which if you take a close look at, oh God, it's just so sexy. I mean, everything in this car, from the white stitching around here, the roll cage, which kind of matches the harness, all the way to the handles in the door, there's a little strap there. Everything just flows so well together. And this, I didn't notice until after at night, but this lights up. Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, I really like the car. From a spec perspective, beautiful. You don't need it to be some bright color. It looks great. Everything is super clean. Might do a carbon front lip, but other than that, I don't really plan to do much to the car. Today is day 5 with the car, and I just surprised my dad with it. He had no idea that I had bought it, and he came into town and stayed at my house. He's been the biggest fan of the 911 platform, understandably so, and his reaction was pretty funny. You can't nap yet. We gotta go drive the new car. What new car? This isn't Whistling Diesels, is it? No. That deal fell through. Wow. That. It's the RS too with the carbon fiber. Woo. There's really no better joy than letting other people enjoy the car, whether it's taking kids for a ride, or in my case, I like to let other people drive it. Even a random person at the light who's like, that's so cool, that's my dream car. I'm like, you wanna drive it? He's like, no way. So we go for a spin. It's like, what's the worst thing that happens? I mean, besides death, it's like, okay, you crashed the car, whatever, a car can be replaced. Memories though, she's already getting pretty dirty, but we gotta go. I'm headed down to my buddy Noah's house. His business partner, Anthony, is in town. They run a video animation company, and my company's been partnered with them for like almost probably a little over 3 years now. And we're just working out some negotiations on a new deal for something that we're putting together. So should be a lot of fun, and we should be able to drive a ton of customers their way. Oh, and of course, he's a car guy too, so gotta let him drive it. Also, every time you start this car, the radar dings. It's like beep, boop, beep, boop. All right, everybody, this is Noah. Say hello to the folks. Noah is a car geek as well.
Oh, shit. Silver looks better in person, everybody.
It does look good. Good classic color. How you liking the M4?
It's nice.
Heck
It's fast. We'll have to run a lap.
You'd probably win. This thing's not particularly quick.
Really?
It's not bad, but...
You got the key?
You got the key. Get in. That's the only movement you get. These are one-piece bucket seats.
Up to 8,500?
Like 88.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, just move it over, and now you can downshift. You go.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to grab an e-commerce store link down below. Big thank you to Shopify for partnering with us to make this possible and making it so easy for you to start your own business. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you soon.